These are the worst Gen 1 Pokemon.
Gen 1 always brings back good memories.
But then, I kinda have to take off my nostalgia glasses every now and then. I would like to think that Generation 1 is just perfect, but that's just not the case.
This list will consist of Pokemon that I think are poorly designed, overall just kind of annoying, and, of course, my personal opinion.
Let's just jump right into it.
This may surprise you, but coming in number 10, we're starting it off with the legendary Pokemon. It's Moltres. As a kid, I thought Moltres was so cool, but as I got older, I really did start to despise its design quite a bit. It really does just look like a rubber chicken on fire.
And for a legendary Pokemon, I think its design is pretty lackluster. Number 9. I mean, you knew this one was gonna be on the list. It's Zubat. I think we all have haunting memories of walking into Mount Moon for the first time. Yeah, that experience without repels is pretty traumatizing. It's just one of those Pokemon that's very iconic, but just very annoying. Zubat single-handedly ruined caves for me in Generation 1. And you think with the traumatizing ending there in Generation 1, but no, in Generation 2 it was just annoying in caves, and in 2016 it came to Pokemon Go, and yeah, not a fun experience whatsoever. Coming in number 8, while on the subject of Pokemon Go, another Pokemon that kinda got ruined because of Pokemon Go was Drowsy. This one's actually on the list too because of a horrible design. I mean, there's way better elephant Pokemon. Fanfi and Donphan are just way better. Let's be real. It's just creepy, and I don't even know what kind of design they were going for. Some hypno elephant yellow thing, I don't know. It's just disgusting. And then Pokemon Go came along and really ruined it for me. Every other spawn was Drowsy, and in every gym was Hypno. Number 7.
I mean, you knew this one was gonna be on the list. It's Dugtrio. Nobody likes Dugtrio. Don't lie. Stop it. Stop it. That one person put their hand down. I really don't know why it got so much love. Like, why did it get in a Alolan form? And then on top of that, why did it also get another form in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Although I do like the Scarlet and Violet version a lot more, but still. And who was high when coming up with a Alolan Dugtrio? I'm sorry, but what are these designs? And I don't want to hear that, oh, they make sense, because just because they make sense doesn't mean they're good designs. Alright, this one's infuriating me. Moving on. Number 6. It's Doduo. I just don't like this Pokemon. It just... meh? I don't even really have words for it. Okay, like, who's putting this Pokemon on their team? For real. There is so many other better flying types to use. You literally have Charizard, the legendary birds, Dragonite, of course Pidgeot and Fearow. Who's picking Doduo? Who? The Pokemon overall is just very bland. I just don't like it, that's all. Coming in number 5, you knew this one was also gonna be on the list. It's Voltorb and Electro, they share it together. I mean, I don't hate it as much, like, it's just a lazy design. You just get a Pokeball and slap 2 eyes on it. Oh, you wanna evolve that Pokeball? Just flip it upside down. It would have been more creative to just evolve it into a Great Ball and call it a day. At least that would have been better. Oh well, it is just an iconic Pokemon. It probably does get a lot of pass just because it is Gen 1. I could only imagine the Pokemon community if this was released in Gen 9, like the amount of backlash it would have gotten. Gen 1ers would have been up in flames. Oh, Pokemon's running out of ideas. Game Freak's getting lazy again. Okay, that's enough for Voltorb. Coming in number 4, it's Venonat and Venomoth. Number 3, just kidding. Okay, like, do I have to say more? Talking about Doduo being bland, I mean... this takes bland to the next level, like Super Saiyan next level. It's so bland. Venomoth is like spaghetti without tomato sauce and meatballs. It's like french fries without salt or ketchup. I could not think of a more bland Pokemon than Venomoth. I would literally want to use anything else on my team than Venomoth. Like, the bug type was already done so dirty in Generation 1. At least Beedrill and Butterfree were kinda cool. Scyther and Pinsir are really doing the heavy lifting in that generation for the bug type. Coming in number 3, we got Goldeen, same thing. I guess you're starting to figure out which Pokemon I don't like. Mainly Pokemon that are very bland or just don't have much of a creative twist on real world animals. Just pretty unoriginal, funky, weird, boring. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, Gen 1 was really guilty of a lot of Pokemon coming out very dull and lackluster. But it was the first generation, so they had much to improve on. It's really strange to see some really creative Pokemon like Mewtwo and Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, like some masterpieces of Pokemon, while all alongside Pokemon like Voltorb, Dugtrio, and Goldeen. Generation 1. Very strange generation for sure. In the number 2 spot, I don't think this is surprising anyone, it's Jinx. I'm not even sure what they were going for. Actually, let me go look this up. I'll be right back.
So apparently Jinx is based off Nicki Minaj and okay, I'm just kidding. So according to the very trustworthy Google wouldn't lie to you, right? I might butcher this, but apparently Jinx is based off the Yuki Onna or Snow Woman, or also be based off a famous Japanese trend that peaked in the 2000s where Japanese women would wear blonde, pink, or silver wigs with tan skin. Sounds like a bad combination to take inspiration for a Pokemon. Newsflash, it is! On top of that, everyone already knows about the whole racist theory around Jinx being based around blackface. So what's to like about Jinx? It takes horrible fashion inspiration from the early 2000s, freakishly weird design, and I know it's probably not true, but possible racist origins. And that's why Jinx is deserving of the number 2 slot. But coming in number 1, it's a combination of all the things previously. Bland, weird, boring, uncreative. My least favorite Pokemon from Generation 1, it's Charizard. I mean, this design is just so... Nah, before the pitchforks come out, I'm just kidding. Don't hurt me. It's actually Seal. And it's not even close, really. What's there to love? Let me rephrase that. What's there to like? Even the name is unoriginal. They practically just named it after the animal. To me, it seems like they were at 149 Pokemon and just wanted to hit that 150 mark and just like thought of the first animal they could think of and just draw it, code it into the game, grab some lunch, went home, kicked their feet up on the couch and just called it a day. Now I know that's not how it really works, but man, that's what Seal's design just screams to me. Before any Gen 1ers come after me, I'm gonna add in this extra clip.
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me. I love you. Gotta do better than that. I love you.
Alright, thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards, and if you like this video, I know you'll love this video. And if you like this video and want to see more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend.